Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I just got done reading one of the most anticipated issues of the year. That's right, today I'm giving you my honest review of She-Hulk issue number 1 from Marvel Comics. This just released last Wednesday. At the time of this recording, I'm releasing it on the day that it came out, and I just got done reading this issue. Let me just say right off the bat that I really liked it. It was really well written, there was great artwork, and I've got really high hopes for the future of the series. I think this creative team is going to pull off a really great ongoing series. This is going to be a non-spoiler review, just a quick one. I wanted to put this video out to let you guys know what I thought of the issue, so no worries if you thought you might get spoiled. You're not going to in this video. I'll get into the idea of the book a little bit, just the status quo of She-Hulk, but no major spoilers. The brand new writer on this ongoing She-Hulk series is Rainbow Rowell, who just came off of a run on the Runaway series, which I didn't read, but I heard some pretty good things about. This is the first comic, especially a Marvel comic, that I've ever read from her, and I thought it was a really good writing job. It was a really lighthearted feel, which is exactly what you want from a new She-Hulk, especially now that her status quo is back to, you know, the original way that she looked. She's able to control when she hulks out again, because for a long time, Jennifer Walters had a really dark, like, kind of stage that she went through, a whole character arc where she was at one point like a Grey Hulk. She almost died. She was almost killed by Thanos. For a long time, she was a member of the Avengers, but she ended up taking a break, or at least quitting for the time being, so that she could star in her own solo series and no longer be part of Jason Aaron's Avengers team, and I'm really glad that she's got her own series. I think that this series is going to be great moving forward. The artwork by Rohei Antonio, on the other hand, it was pretty good. I think it could be a little bit better. It was very simple. That was my main thing about it. The thing that I might change is like maybe some more background. They're really, like, a lot of the panels were just one solid color without any city background or anything, and the panels that did have city background was just like, you know, kind of sketched in. It wasn't anything too crazy. The characters were really good though. Everything looked great. The colors were really vibrant by Rico Renzi, and I think the artwork will improve as these upcoming issues come out. This whole entire first issue is basically just giving us an idea of what life is like for Jennifer Walters these days. It's a little bit unrealistic how they leave things here. Like I said, I'm not getting too far into spoilers, but it's basically just showing Jennifer Walters in like this really bad state where she needs a job. She's looking for a job in this issue. Ever since she quit the Avengers, she like doesn't have a place to live. So she's reaching out to former Avengers who we see in this issue, trying to like stay, you know, kind of crash at their place for a while or borrow the keys to another apartment that the richer Avengers have. And we also see her go up against a few villains. She like doesn't have a She-Hulk costume somehow. I mean, come on, she could have gotten a She-Hulk costume at least. Like the one we see on the cover here, she's never in that costume inside of the actual issue, because I guess she doesn't have the money for it or something. She can't find where to get one. You'd think she would have just like kept the one she had in Avengers or something. That was a little bit weird, but I can see why they're choosing to throw everything out of the window from the Jason Aaron Avengers run and really start with a fresh character, and, you know, start with her kind of down, starting with her having to work her way up to get her life back to normal, to become a lawyer again, which it's looking like she will. This even had like different lettering than most Marvel comics. I was noticing it was like a different font than usual. Usually all of Marvel's letters are like in caps all the time, just to be really extreme, but this one is more lighthearted, really easygoing book, and we get a big revelation by the end of it that's going to tie into the Fantastic Four Reckoning War event in an interesting way. I won't spoil you guys, you gotta read it for yourself to see who returns at the end. It's a character I wasn't even very familiar with. As for the future of this ongoing series, it's gonna be monthly, at least for the time being. I really don't know where it's gonna go. We did get the cliffhanger at the end of the last issue, which will probably be picked up in at least this first story arc. The character that we have revealed will probably be kind of the center of what's gonna go on, at least in the first story arc, but after that we really don't know. There's no like villain behind it all yet, like there are for other runs, you know, like Null and Donny Cates' Venom or anything crazy like that. This really is just gonna be more of a lighthearted, you know, kind of easygoing Marvel title, nothing too crazy, and it's just a fun read. It was a pretty quick read also, but I didn't feel like I had been cheaped out of like a comic that just had no words in it. It was really entertaining, the dialogue was great, artwork was really vibrant, great colors, and, you know, I'm really looking forward to issue number 2, and I seriously recommend this. I always give you guys something out of 10 for these single issue reviews though. For this issue, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I really thoroughly enjoyed it, and I can't recommend this series enough, and I can't wait to see where it goes, where these future issues hold for Jennifer Walters. characters and She-Hulk in general, but the only thing that I had against it was that the artwork, like I said, was a little bit simplistic, and then the writing, they're just like kind of ignoring some things that they could have put into effect involving Jason Aaron's Avengers run. Who knows, maybe it'll be terrible after this. At least this first one, though, I thought was a really great start to one of Marvel's most anticipated books of the year for a lot of people. Hopefully this will continue to be a great series in 2022 as issues continue to progress monthly. So if you got some good information from this video, or if you enjoyed it at all, make sure to click that subscribe button. That's that big red button which is sitting right below the video. You can also hit that notifications bell which is sitting right next to it. You'll be notified every single time I post a new video if you don't want to miss any. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye guys.